What's up, everybody? Today we got something a little bit different, retro gaming time. So what I've got here is, this is my copy of Tetris Dr. Mario combo. As you can see, it is absolutely horrendous. It plays just fine. I've never had any issues with how it plays, but as you can see, it's absolutely filthy. The stickers are absolutely destroyed. So what we're going to do today is, I'm just going to share with you the process of taking this cartridge apart. I'm going to do really deep cleaning of it. I have a replacement sticker that I've already purchased that we're going to be applying to it. So we're going to have a new sticker for it. We're going to clean it out. I didn't buy a replacement sticker for the rear of the cartridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a donor cartridge. So I have this cartridge. We are going to use the rear from this cartridge. It's just a football game. You can find a million of them. So we're going to take this game apart. We're going to use the rear case. We're probably going to use the screws because the screws on this one are corroded and disgusting and I don't want to clean them. So we'll use the screws. We'll use the rear of the case. Reason I'm going to use the rear of the case and not the whole case is because this being the older style Tetris Dr. Mario, you can see the cutout is different. And I want to keep that look rather than having the newer style cutout. So also, even though this isn't really a very valuable game, I don't want to destroy the sticker on it because it's in really good condition. So we're just going to swap the backs out on them. So yeah, we're going to take it apart. We're going to do a deep clean of the circuit board. I have some deoxit that we'll use on the contacts. We'll clean the entire board with some isopropyl alcohol. And then we will take the sticker off. We will get all of the residue off of that. We're going to do a really good clean of it. Depending on how the colors match up after I clean it out, if the color of the front of this one and the rear of this one are too far off, I might end up doing a RetroBrite treatment. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. So yeah, let's get started on it and show you how to disassemble this and rebuild it, make it look like new, and then we'll have it added to my collection. We'll have it proudly on display rather than hidden in a corner where no one can see how disgusting it is. So the tools that I'm going to be using today are my iFixit kit. This isn't a sponsor or anything. They didn't give this to me. I paid for this. I saw it in many other videos and I absolutely love the quality of this kit. These are amazing tools. I use them for everything and they have every single bit you can think of, including the one we're going to need to take this cartridge apart. So yeah, let's get that going. They also have the lid, which is really nice because it's got these little squares and that keeps you from losing your screws. So let's get this taken apart and then we can see how bad the damage is on the inside. Now with these cartridges, there is a third screw. There is a, oh yeah, I think this has been underwater. I don't know if you can see that, but that is rusted. They build these things robust. I mean, obviously this has water damage and it still works, but you can see there's a little indent right here in the sticker. That's where the third screw is going to be, and we're not using that. Oh, I guess there's not a third screw. I lied. This is actually the first time I've ever taken apart one of these cartridges. Because of that dimple, I assumed that that is a third screw, but it is not. It looks like that is the actual injection point for the plastic mold. So that's where they would have injected it into the mold. But yeah, there we go. Get her taken apart. And there is the circuit board. Crazy how little there is. It's like almost nothing inside these cartridges. And it's just a testament to this old technology and how well it works. It looks like they do have a capacitor on there, and the capacitor looks fine. Doesn't look bulged or anything. Like I said, cartridge works just fine, no problems. So we will set that aside with the screws. I will set that aside. Let's get the donor cartridge taken apart here. That also tells you how much people love these games. I mean, obviously, the football game, meh, nobody cares. Didn't get ruined, barely even get dirty. It's like it was never played. And this game is played till the plastic is gone pretty much, so But yeah, here's our difference between the two. This piece is not going to really need, well, maybe a little bit of cleaning. We'll give it a little wipe down. This one is going to need a lot more cleaning. Let's just start with peeling off this old sticker. It's really sad that the sticker is destroyed. I mean, obviously the sticker that I got is not an exact replica. This is the replacement sticker. You can't get them from Nintendo, but I was able to find a seller on eBay that makes reproduction stickers. It's not the exact same one. The original sticker, it has a different number, and this one was actually made in Mexico, not Japan. But I don't care. This is for my personal collection. I'm not reselling it or anything like that, so that doesn't really matter to me that it's different. That might matter to some collectors, which is fine, to each their own. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I tried to find an exact replacement, but I couldn't really find one. I'm sure someone out there makes them, but yeah, I didn't want to deal with it, so. We've got ourselves some adhesive remover. This stuff works pretty good, but you gotta make sure to clean it off with soap and water because nothing will stick to it afterwards. So we'll get some of that on there, soften that up. It'll also get rid of the residue from the sticker. And while that's soaking in, let's work on the circuit board. So what we're gonna do here is, I bought a very small thing of deoxit. This is made to clean contacts. I'm gonna use it to clean the gold pin contacts here. Hopefully this works good. This is my first time using this, so if I'm wrong and it breaks it, well, damn it, but it should be fine. Comes with this nice little needle applicator. I've got some Q-tips. So what you're supposed to do is just add a small amount to it. Get a little bit on there. And this stuff is actually pretty pricey. I'll link it on Amazon if you want to get some for your stuff. But yeah, you just put it on there and wipe it clean. It's definitely looking better. And then we'll do the other side. I have some alcohol swabs. We'll use that to clean off the deoxit residue and do a light cleaning of the circuit board. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, the game runs just fine. There's no issues with it. Now you only want to use isopropyl alcohol when cleaning circuit boards. Obviously water is not good for electronics, so yeah, clean with isopropyl alcohol. This is Goo Gone. This is just the Duct brand. It's the same formula as Goo Gone. Goo Gone is perfect for this type of thing because, as you can see, it just beats away the glue completely. Old disgusting label completely gone. Now I'm going to take this and I'm gonna use some light dish soap on it. I have some Dawn, so we'll just get some Dawn and some hot water and we'll scrub this down, hopefully get everything off and it'll end up being the correct color. I'll be right back with the cleaned shell. All cleaned up. That's just some Dawn dish soap. That's all I used. So let's see how it looks on here. I don't love it. The color, as you can see, is quite different. I mean, it does look a lot better. Let's try some of those alcohol wipes on it. That might take a little bit more of the discoloration out, and we'll see how that works. It doesn't look like it's really taking anything off. So I think we might end up having to do a RetroBrite treatment on this just to get it closer to the original color. Just fine. It's just going to take a little bit more time to do. And if you guys don't know what a RetroBrite treatment is, it's something that brings old plastics back to the color they originally were. It's essentially bleaching. So what happens is over time, UV radiation will discolor plastic. I don't remember who figured it out. Someone figured out if you put, is it bleach? Yeah, it's a bleach, essentially bleach. You put your plastic in bleach, counterintuitively put it under UV light, which are black lights, it will bleach it back to its original color. So that's essentially what you do. The way that I do it is I use a, well, we'll just show you how I do it here in a second. I'm gonna finish rubbing this down just to see how much of a difference, if any, it will make. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah, it's still not great. Like I said before, I could use this one. I really don't want to. I really want it to be the original front plate. I don't want to use this style. So yeah, let's do a RetroBrite. I'll grab the stuff I need and show you guys what that entails. So I'll be right back. For RetroBrite treatment, this is the product that I use. It's essentially a bleaching agent for hair. I use this because it's a cream. It's not liquid, so you don't end up using a ton. I said bleach earlier, it's not bleach, it's peroxide, hydrogen peroxide. So don't use bleach, use hydrogen peroxide. I use this because it's a cream and it can be like painted on to whatever you're doing, and then it stays on there and doesn't come off, and you don't have to use gallons and gallons of peroxide, which can get really expensive. I just picked this up at a local salon supply here in town. So yeah, let's get this added. What I do is I put it on, I stick it in a Ziploc bag, and then it'll go underneath a black light for 24 hours or until it reaches the color that I want it to reach. So let's get it in the bag. So, and then we'll apply some of the goo to it. Let's add a little bit more. Evenly coated on there. Doesn't really matter how much, just as long as it is touching all of the plastic. There we go. And then get the air out of the bag just so the black light will actually be able to reach it. So there we go. We got it in the bag. And then what we'll do is I'll just stick it under the black light just like that. Let it run for 24 hours. We'll see how it looks tomorrow. For me, that'll be 24 hours. For you, that's gonna be pretty quick. You'll see the results here right about now. It's been 24 hours. We've pulled our RetroBrite treatment out from under the black light. I just need to go rinse it off and see how well we did. So let's rinse her off and see what it looks like. Let's see how we did. This is after. I'll put the before up on the screen so you can see what it looked like before. I think it worked really good. Let's put it onto the other case and see how well the color matches. Oh my goodness. I think it went a little too far. I probably should have pulled it off a little sooner. Now you can see it's lighter than before, but that's okay. I'd rather it be lighter than darker. That's a RetroBrite treatment for you. It essentially bleaches the plastic back to original color. The longer you do it, the lighter the color gets. We are looking good. We are ready to reassemble this cartridge and see how well it works. So let's get her put back together. Our brand new remanufactured sticker on there. Just go for it. And there we have it. Our restored Tetris and Dr. Mario combo cart. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'll put the way it looked right here so you can see them side by side. But yeah, this is so much better. I am happy with the sticker so far. Obviously, we want to wait and see how well it holds up to use. We're good to go. Let's plug it into the system and see if it works. See if I ruined it or if it's good. Moment of truth. Let's see if my rebuilt cartridge works. Oh. Sometimes they need to be reseated. Look at that. She works. Sweet. Tetris and Dr. Mario. Or you can mix and match. Let's play a little Tetris. Nothing like playing these on the old CRT screen. I picked this CRT up at a thrift store for 20 bucks. It's a pretty cool little CRT. They're very popular right now, especially in the retro gaming community. For some reason, people gotta have the OG CRT screen to play their games on, which I get. It's a nostalgia thing. Personally, I prefer to play on the flat screen, but it's just preference. How many of you are yelling at the screen right now? You're doing it wrong! Trust me, I be a doctor. The start button on this remote doesn't work. This is just my test setup, so it's nothing fancy. You can see it's yellow, discolored. But yeah, you just use it for testing. Let's see, the Dr. Mario. These were always favorites growing up. We would play the 2 players. There you go. Everything works on the cartridge. Works great. I'm super happy with it. I could play this game for hours. I'd get just trapped in here doing nothing but playing this game. So yeah, we'll put her away, call her a day. That's rebuilding a Super Nintendo cartridge. If you guys like this content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, follow along. I do things like this all the time. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.